hiring managers, let's talk about another way that you can eliminate unnecessary inefficiencies and reduce stress in your hiring process and make lasting future hires with confidence. And this is with a core concept I like to call taking time creates time. Now, if you're not currently leading a team, but you're curious, keep watching because this concept can also apply to other areas in your life, both personal and professional. I'm sure you will agree with me that your time is something you cannot get back. So how you use your time is imperative, and that's also what you have control over, how you choose to spend your time. So how can taking time in certain areas later create time through our day and in your recruiting, interviewing, and hiring process? I'll give you one example. One thing that I require, if possible, each time I'm working on a role as a recruiter with the hiring manager is connecting on an initial call with them at the start of the search. Now, sometimes without having all of the information, sure, I can get started and still deliver qualified candidates quickly. However, I'm going to do a much better job narrowing my focus on a more targeted search, identifying candidates that are going to potentially be a good fit and what the hiring manager wants and needs for this particular territory. Because each territory, of course, each company, there can be a lot of different factors. So taking time to communicate with your recruiter on a 15, maybe 20, even 30-minute call to answer their questions at the start of their search will later save you time. Because if your recruiter doesn't have as much information as possible to get started, the more likely they are to send you candidates that are not a fit. And each time you are opening even an email and a resume of a candidate that does not meet the background that you're looking for or the profile that you're looking for, that's time that you've wasted. And when we stop the momentum that we've gained to doing whatever project we're working on to shift our focus to something else, we lose that momentum. So we end up actually taking even more time than just the task itself takes. So even if you only take 2 minutes to open a resume and view it and decide, okay, this is not the right fit, well, now you're also kind of distracted and then working with a distracted focus, because then you're thinking, well, why doesn't this recruiter know what I want? Why did they think that this candidate is a fit? So now you're further slowing yourself down, and then when you switch your focus back to what you were working on, you have to rebuild that momentum. And also, when a recruiter is talking with candidates, the more information they have on the company, the product, the role, the dynamic of the role, the company culture, the potential opportunities and challenges with the role, the more information they can give to the candidate. And that helps the candidate decide if this is a potential fit. If they don't have this information, then everybody's working with limited information, and the recruiter and candidate can say, well, we'll go ahead and move you forward. And then you, hiring manager, potentially are taking your time to speak with candidates that maybe if they had more information would eliminate themselves from the process altogether if they had enough information to understand that actually this is not what I want. So by taking time, 15, 20, 30 minutes with your recruiter the first time that you're working together, and then again on each opening, because each role or territory can be a little bit different in what the needs are and why, what the challenges and opportunities are and why. The more information your recruiter has, the better they can navigate their search and educate each candidate. So by doing that, just taking time with a recruiter just once at the start of your search, then your recruiter can take their time and educate each candidate. So that is just one example of how taking time creates time. And one of the top contributing factors to leading to bad hires is poor communication. So taking time creates time, and communication with the recruiter and candidates throughout your recruiting, interviewing, and hiring process is one way that you can make lasting future hires with confidence and less stress. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.